Oh, hold on. What's up with that car? Something's different. Yes, that is right. It is a 25-year-old classic vehicle from Japan. Now, the interesting thing is about this car, it's 25 years old from Japan, but a lot of the writing in it is actually in English. Except, you come under the hood, and it's not English. No. That is Japanese. So my mechanic, it's in Japanese. Now, the cool thing is this is a 1990 Mazda Uno. Mazda Uno, you might be like, you know what though? I don't know what Uno means. Uno is a Miata. Yes, so it's a 1990, pretty much Mazda Miata. But hardtop convertible, kind of cool little thing. I actually got it for the cleaning business. You may say, what do you need a hardtop convertible for that has a steering wheel on the wrong side for a cleaning business? Marketing. Marketing? That's an interesting thing. Marketing. Well, we have this cool thing that we do where we have actually, we found loopholes in the law. So just like with taxes, you know, there's ways to legally avoid paying as much taxes. That's what we do with the cars. No, that sounds confusing. So, let's go ahead and start this off a little bit differently. I was reading a book. Because I was told I need to read books. I was told I need to read a book. So I read a book. It was actually one that Dave Ramsey had suggested. And being a business owner, I'd done business ventures before that really didn't work out that good. Tried my own forms of marketing, really didn't work out. Very sad, because to be a failure in business for a long time doesn't look good on your track record. Because in business, you need to kind of get past the point of just doing all the work yourself. So, this book, Guerrilla Marketing. It was talking about different ways to market, go door to door, passing out your advertisements, finding out different legal ways to do that. And that thing of going door to door, knock on doors, a lot of people wouldn't answer. Just not that encouraging, because again, very slow process to walk from door to door and do that. Especially to knock on the door for 15 seconds, not to have anyone answer the door. So what we decided, we tried different things, and it's illegal to put anything on the mailbox. Just so you guys know, it's illegal to put anything in the mailbox. So you know also. So we got a little bit creative. And we took 12-inch ring skewers, kind of like what you get at a Chinese restaurant. And we took postcards. Just punched a hole in it. See? Nice and neat. Pink Power Home Cleaning. A little bit of information on the back. If you put this in front of the mailbox, it's legal. It's perfectly legal to do. So, for the last few years, we've been doing something that has been slightly illegal. And you can see the car in the background, the yellow Toyota MR2. In the middle of the night, kind of like when newspaper guys go out, because they have normal American cars that drive, you know, typically the driver's seat's over there in the American cars, most of them except for the post office. We would go out at the same time as them, and we'd put these in front of the mailboxes. My wife didn't like me being gone late at night, so eventually over time we was able to save up some money. This car doesn't cost that much money. It only has about 48,000 miles on it. For a 25-year-old car, that's amazing. Really cool. Bought it actually in Virginia at an import place. Yeah, it's Japanese imports. Really good company. So anyways, bought the car, and that's kind of what got us started on it, is this marketing thing. So, for the marketing, again, the vehicle worked out. That's why I have a 25-year-old classic car import. So you may be wondering, what's it like to drive a 25-year-old classic car that's an import? Driving on the opposite side of the road. Not much different, actually. You're only about 3 feet different than where you normally would be sitting. You do have to pay a little bit more attention to when you're driving. This one does not have cruise, so again, I have to keep the foot on the accelerator. because if you pull the foot off the accelerator, typically you seem to decelerate in speed. Cars behind you don't like that. They like you to stay up at the same speed, just so you know. This car, it works out really great, a lot of fun. Not as much fun as the yellow one, but hey, the yellow one's 10 years newer. This one's more of a bare bones car. It does have AC, so that's really nice. It's got a radio, mini disc player. Mini disc player. Now that's an unusual one. Really cool. In the car though, I'll let you see some of the dashboard and to show you how even in Japan, they rely heavily on our English stuff. So there's Roadster. You may see right here, these are not Chinese characters, they're English characters. So kilometers, empty, full, you know, that's English, EF. You know, over here, we have the AC unit. And even the Kenwood radio, it's actually in English. Now, here is about, I don't know if we can get that right now. This right here is about the extent of the Japanese in the inside of the car. Right there, you saw it. We got to go back to it. There you go. You found it. You guys are so great. Here's some more Japanese characters, but it's too dark to see. This right here is my first antique car. A Mazda Miata. In fact, a Mazda Uno. I like to say it. Oh, it's Unos. Unos. Funny story. Lots of funny stories with this car, in fact. Okay, so you guys may be wondering, what's it like with this car? What's some crazy things that have happened in it? Well, number one, the title BMW Bureau Motor Vehicles. This one right here does not have a 17-digit VIN. It has 11 digits. They enter it into their system and they come back with, that car's not in our system. What is it? Are you sure the VIN number's correct? I did Virginia title. So they were like, you know, Virginia probably got it right, but we don't know if we trust Virginia, really. So they were like, yeah, what's that like? So a few minutes later, you know, they walk back, forth. And what do we do about this thing? I mean, it's got a U.S. title, so obviously it's a legitimate vehicle, we think. So they had UPS is here. My dog's pretty happy. So we just got a package in the mail. You guys want to see what the package is? I know we were just doing story time about getting the car in my name, but a package came in my wife's name, Tara Pierce. That's my wife. We've been married. So, let's see what it is. Whoa! It is vacuum in bags. It matches my yellow MR2. Look, over here. Matches. It's even for the home cleaning business. Back to the story though. You guys are interested in the story, I think. Now, so they came out, verified it. Took them a few minutes to do that because, again, it's a little bit troubling to them. Typically, cars are the correct amount of VIN numbers. So anyways, hour and a half later, we got the car in my name, got plates. Everything's good to go. Yeah! Amazing. Very good. So, now here's one that hasn't been resolved completely yet. The auto insurer. How do you deal with that? It's got 11 digits, not 17 digits. That kind of throws off their system too, because they say, we're not used to this. Unos. What's a Unos? Yeah. So we're still working through car insurance on this thing. Getting it insured. Really shouldn't be a problem. May take a little bit of time, but yeah. So the car runs, drives great. Now something that is a little bit of a hassle is that it has these custom hubcap covers right here. Again, 25 years old, we're missing one of them. So trying to get that hubcap cover, something that's similar, may be a difficult issue. We're working through. I like these rims for two reasons. One is they're already on the car and they're free. And the second reason is if I ding them up, which I've already dinged up once. I've only taken it out, I think 2 different times for doing its thing, and already nicked up one of the rims. Rims are my pet peeve, just so you guys know. My wife in the other car, she was like, oh, I might have messed up the rim. And in fact, when she pulled it into the drive, I was seeing like that little silver mark go round and round and round. Whew, yes. Do not mess up my rims on my cars. You guys will get a little bit chewing. So please never do that. But yes, so this car, working at getting that. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Caleb Pierce, and this is talking about my very first classic car to buy. Keep me posted, but not hosted. For whatever, we're not gonna toast it. Now that's rhythm.